want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient.
Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement. Moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Good morning and welcome to the Sun TV Morning Show. My name is Abraham Manijuda. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. It's a day just before the weekend begins. It's a day that you're not yet at the weekend, but you're through. You almost flow with the week. It's a wonderful day. It's a day that I believe a lot of people we achieve a lot of things if they put their hearts to it. So this morning we're going to put our heart to what we're doing here, and I believe we're going to achieve a lot. And with me this morning to put our hearts together, to put our hands together, to put our heads together to achieve great things on the Sun TV Morning Show is Mr. Albert Naftali Bandawa. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome to the morning show. Yes, today is a day after the match, the semi-finals AFCON, African Cup of Nations tournament, taking place in Morocco between Nigeria and Morocco, the hosting country Morocco. It ended a goalless draw, and it went into extra 30 minutes, still remained goalless, and went into penalty shootouts, in which the Atlas Lion of Morocco triumphed over the Super Eagles of Nigeria in a very, very tense, tactical, and high-quality match in the semi-final. Earlier that day, the Teranga Lions of Senegal defeated the Pharaohs of Egypt by a lone goal. So as it stands now, the Teranga Lions of Senegal will lock horns with the Atlas Lion of Morocco for the trophy, while the Pharaohs of Egypt will also lock horns with the Super Eagles of Nigeria for the bronze medal. It's a high quality Nations Cup. If you ask me, the facilities is world class. the atmosphere, the players, the contributions, the goals. It's something worth watching. And to Nigerians, I will tell you, it's a good tournament. It's a tournament that I see brought out some of the best in our players. And I will say we should just, it's another day, another tournament will come in a few years' time. So, Naphtali, what's your take on yesterday's match?
All right. For Nigerians, and particularly me, I'm still recovering from the pains of yesterday. Although this is football for you, it is a game that definitely one will surely go home with what is expected. That is the win. And we want to appreciate the effort of every parties within the Nigerian cycle, be it from the players and the coaches. They have done really a good job. And the football, it is something. One of my friends called me yesterday. Now, I wasn't able to talk to him because of the situation I found myself. It was very, very traumatizing. We expect a lot from the game, even though we know from the initial that we are not facing a small team. These are one of the highly rated football team in the African continent, and the expectation, although from the side of Nigeria to some extent, wasn't what we were expecting. And Chad really tried. For them to even reach the penalty period, they really tried. And I want to specifically say kudos to Calvin Bassey and particularly Calvin Bassey. And yesterday for Osimhen and Lookman, that we all have a lot of confidence in them. The effort, although there's a tight security on the side of the defense of the Moroccan team. And so we're expecting them to accept, just as the way we accept as the citizens, to accept reality and then face the third places, let them do their best. Because I'm very, very sure the team that played, like Nigerian and Moroccan team, are one of the best teams so far, so good in the African continent. Not just the result we've gotten from this team, but the players, and it is a good ground, as we said earlier, because I remember the case of Calvin Bassey. He was rejected by many other clubs somewhere else. But this time around, I believe he's a hot cake. And we have people like Akko, where clubs in Saudi Arabia, and there are 20 chances at him. So we have a lot of Nigerian players that this tournament has really, really brought a lot of them to limelight. And let's take leverage of that opportunity to represent them more. And the Nigerian loss is not entirely the failure from the effort of the player. I will also blame the referee to some extent, because we tend to find out that the referee is somehow, as a Nigerian person, I would say he's somehow in support with the hosting nation, because you look at it very critically. There are places where Nigerians will be the one that people will have a default on them, but still at that the ball will still be given to the opponent. And again, you look at a situation whereby a player draw somebody's jersey to a level that he's down, but still at that, in all the 21 fouls that the Moroccan team got, we don't have any yellow card and nothing. But Nigerian players are ending up with almost 2 yellow cards in the game. So I think it is a high time for us to step up to our games. More importantly, the African Football Federation should step up to our game. If places like this, the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the rest, if people are not too okay with those referees, they can as well look for people from other continents to come and assist. I think I will
have to step in here. I've watched tournaments all over the world. I've not seen officiating different from what we see here. We watch the English Premier League every year. We watch the Champions League. There's a difference between watching your team and watching football. Mm-hmm. If you're watching your team, you tend to see every call against your team as against you. And if you talk about quality of refereeing, the quality is standard quality, because I watch the Premier League every week. The same complaint we have in today, we have it every day as an Arsenal fan, as a Chelsea fan, as it is. With watched Champions League, you will see complaint. The World Cup, serious complaint about referee. But I would like us to look at something. most of those fouls, well, there may be 2 or 3 that didn't.
Yes,
yeah. But if you look at the review of most of those fouls, you will find out that yes, the referee has a point here. And the reason why the fouls were going against us, they were most of the time the Moroccans were in possessions of ball.
Yes.
And they were winning the second balls. So most time what we are trying to do is to ensure to break their play. And once you are playing to break up play of your opposition, the tendency of you committing foul is very, very high. I want you to use an example. The referee, yes, gave some little advantage to Morocco, probably because of the pressure of the crowd and the noise and everything. But I looked at it. After every call, I always ensure I look at the replay. And some of the things that will go haywire by the time you look at the replay, you say, okay, well, I think he has a point here. If you look at our play with Algeria, we had possession. If you notice, almost all the calls were going against them. And even the Algerians almost forced the referee. And what did Nigerians say? They said the referee did a good job. So most of the time, if you are trying to break up play of a team that is fast and holding on possession, the likelihood of you committing more fouls is very hard. It is very, very easy. And when it talks about, when people begin to talk about the quality of referee in AFCON, I've watched tournaments, I've watched Europe, there is no difference. The only thing is that we just feel ours is not good enough. We watch the Premier League every week. We see clear and obvious errors from world-class referees that officiate this thing. We watch the Champions League, we see a clear and obvious error. Even with VAR, we see even VAR makes some errors. So it is a tournament. And we also watched Europe. We saw some questionable calls or some calls that we feel may not go away. The AFCON is going, the facility is top-notch. Morocco outplayed Nigeria yesterday. But thanks to our defense, very resolute defense led by Calvin Bassey, we were able to withstand.
And again, the hidden, we shouldn't forget the hidden champ, because it's more of a hero to Nigeria. Iwobi. Need to appreciate this guy.
Iwobi, this is the best tournament Iwobi has played for Nigeria. Iwobi is a gem. Iwobi has shown us a lot. If you ask me, Calvin Bassey and Iwobi, Calvin Bassey, without any distance to any other player, you say Calvin Bassey, Iwobi, the right back and the left back, Bruno and Onyemechi, Osai. These two guys, they are people. Those two, they are people that we didn't rate, but they did a very good job. Yesterday, Osai ran his heart out because the pressure on him. And if you look at Bright, he was facing one of the best right backs and wingers in the world, in Diaz and what's his name? Hakimi. And he was able to hold his own. They were not able to. They all did well yesterday. And once again, our keeper showed that he's a penalty keeper. And there is no time he's called upon, he wouldn't do what he. Well, it has happened. We did well. Nobody was able to breach our defense in 90 minutes in the knockout stages. So it's a good one. It's a very good one. For the players.
And to the Abdul Samad, the CEO of Boa, for keeping to his promise even when Nigeria lost the game. So I think it's a very good one. It's worth celebrating.
And I know this set of players will be highly rewarded because they showed passion. It's been a long time we see set of young, hungry players. If you look at it, they are very young players. Most of them are players that they just breaking into the team. It's just the likes of Ndidi and who are really experienced in that. Well, it's a good one. With that, let's move to the papers. Yes, let me see. Okay, it's a story on this day in which they say the friend of a thief is a thief. Musa wants Gumi others sympathizing with terrorists. On this day, the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired, as one Sheikh Ahmed Gumi and others sympathetic to terrorists and bandits to stop their subversive endeavors, saying a friend of a thief is a thief. Musa cautioned against providing overt or covert support to criminal elements seeking to destabilize the country. Now, speaking yesterday during an official visit to Maiduguri, the minister said those engaged in acts of terrorism and banditry does not represent any form of regional, ethnic, or religious brotherhood. The warning came as Nigeria Army said it has taken a significant step towards strengthening its manpower development and national security framework with a construction of a new training depot at Amasiri Eda, located with Afikpo Eda local government area of Ebonyi State. Okay, so to me, enough of the rhetoric. If you feel the statement of Sheikh Gumi is constitutes a crime or constitutes a breach of security, I think he needs to be called in and questioned, and sanctions should be on him. Not only him, also other people who statements or actions shows that they are in support of crime, terrorism, banditry in any form. I think enough of this rhetoric. We should just, if the security agencies feel that Sheikh Gumi has questions to answer, they should call him out and question him and ask him questions and stop showing. To me, it is like when you begin to say these things, probably it didn't mean Gumi, but that is what people assume. They need to call him and speak to him and ask him questions and investigate him and interrogate him, rather than we just making noises into the air. What's your take on this issue?
Yes, the case of Gumi and his likes, those that are sympathizing with the insecurity issue we have in the nation, I think to me, the approach of the government is not too encouraging in tackling such issue. And then you look at it in a way where these people have been on, like the Gumi to be specific, in every of their attempt, in as much as he is saying that he is not defending the bandit or what they are doing, but if you're going to give it a rightly judgment to whatever he is saying, it's more of trying to give reasons for people to see, is it the good side of what they are doing? I cannot say the good side of it, to see reasons in what they are doing. And this is completely bad to any patriotic citizen of whichever nation, not even Nigeria. And again, the government are more of the way Gumi is sympathizing with the bandits or the terrorists, same way the government to some extent are also sympathizing with the Gumi. Because the likes of this set of people somehow need to be bring to caution. We're not saying that they are legal citizens because they just voice out something, but if those things that they are voicing out is alarming and is causing a lot of insecurity in the nation, insecurity in the sense that we've seen where Gumi will make comment, thousands of Nigerians on media spaces, social media, will be criticizing him, insult will come in, religious stuff without. If this thing continue, I think it will lead to something that if you are not careful, we will not be able to handle it. And the comment of the Minister of Defense, who is the former Chief of Army Staff, I think, just as you mentioned, if what they think Gumi is doing is affecting the security of the nation, by now, we should be expecting result more than the common, because he was there right from us when Gumi was making this thing, even when he was the Chief of Army Staff.
Yes.
And then nothing is put in place. Now that he's a minister that can be controlled by a lot of forces like that. So it's more of a, let us just sit down. Nigeria now, when it has to do with security, Nigeria are now waiting for results more than just comments or a word saying. And if what they think he's doing is not the right thing, on any order of his kind, yes, let us be specific to any order of his kind.
And I want another thing Nigeria do is that we view things from whether our
religion perspectives, and then
I tell people, and I will keep repeating it, Gumi is not the only prominent Nigerian that is very sympathetic to people that the law have said they are terrorists, or people suspected of terrorism. But Gumi, to me, I don't want to use the word bravery. He's the bravest of them in terms of showing sympathy to this. Now, let me give an example. Gumi has been consistent in giving excuses for bandits, and especially bandits, the Fulani bandits. I've never heard him speak for Boko Haram.
Yes.
As in Boko Haram, but I've heard him speak so many times for Fulani bandits and herdsmen. Because I like separating issues, but I've never heard him speak for Boko Haram or ISWAP. Which I think by now, it should have been questioned. And it should have been spoken to that these words are maybe meant good, but they are highly misunderstood by the majority of Nigerians.
Yes.
And the same Gumi, I see him obnob with top presidential aspirants.
Yes.
There is no time that campaign comes that they would not visit him in Kaduna.
Yes.
That is one. Then two, even on the other side, those that condemn Gumi, that Gumi is doing this, Gumi is doing that. I want to pick the issue of IPOB. We've seen we've seen the atrocities they commit in the Southeast. And we see some of the Southeast political leaders saying that they are just being persecuted. And even go as far as someone that was charged to court and jailed for terrorism. I've seen presidential aspirants. I've seen members of House of Assembly going to visit House of Representatives. So if you continue this, simply is one of us, he did not commit a crime. They say they will have a reason for doing it. The government does not understand them. I think Nigerians should begin to think. The more you support the criminal among you, you'll be the one that will suffer the most from that criminality. If you say because some Wurukum boys are committing crime within the territory, and I begin to say it's because they are hungry, it's because they are this, it's because at the end of the day they will consume everybody. So it is a statement that should go to everybody, not just Gumi. I just read it now. Everybody, whether you are a prominent, whether you're a politician, because as election is coming, people will begin to take sides based on who we elect them. Some will say, if I'm hard on bandits, maybe my electorate will not like me. They'll be soft. So say if I'm hard on secessionists, maybe my electorate, I think Nigerians will need to be called crime a crime. The likes of Gumi, not only him, and other politicians who can speak out. You ask some people today, if a man is stoned to death for blasphemy in Sokoto, I know politicians in this country who wouldn't say a word about it. Who would not say a word about it. And I know politicians in this country that if IPOB do sit at home, they won't utter a word of condemnation against, even if they speak, they will speak around. They won't condemn the organization, they will call it general insecurity. The same thing when Igboho was creating problems, we saw people from the Southwest who were supposed to caution this man, say he's fighting for the Yoruba nation. So these are the hypocrisy.
And I still want us to look at this thing this way. I don't want to be specific to Gumi or whoever, but the religious leaders of, more importantly, especially the North, are contributing to some extent towards what we're having as insecurity in the nation. There are comments sometimes when things happen. You remember the case of Trump coming into the country, his support from the United States, and also the way the acceptability on the side of these people. And again, when things happen, you will see them coming online, knowing fully that they are influential to some extent.
They're very, very influential.
And I think they are using this tool of religion, that influence of being a religious leaders, both the Christians, the Muslims, making comments that are really, really provocative. And those comments are part of the reasons why a lot of insecurity is happening in the North. And you mentioned the case of Gumi, to be specific. If Gumi thinks these people are marginalized, or these people are, there's this benefit they are not having, and to some extent, then who are those people that are affected by the outcome of all those things? Are the pure, innocent citizens within those environments? Then he, as a security, as a religious leader, that, okay, you you said the government are not doing the right thing. Agreed, for example. And then the people that are receiving end of what the end of everything are your own people. And yet you are still giving reasons for the government, the people to understand, to accept, to look at those people with, let them see reasons in what they are doing. And if Gumi truly wants Nigeria to be at peace, as he claims sometimes, the same way he's having, I remember the other time that the US was about sending their support. He was part of the people that says that this very support, if it comes in, the aftermath will not be good because the people will retaliate and it will cause a lot of problem. That is to say, Kumi is getting information from both sides. It's either he is supplying information to the people, or the people are supplying information for him to give Nigeria. Then why can't he serve as a tool for Nigeria to get access to the root of this problem and then bring end to it? Because it's more of...
Gumi has links with the bandits. I'm not saying he's a criminal.
Yes, he has links with the bandits.
To him. He's someone that, if he wants to speak to their leadership,
yes,
they listen. Which, to me, it's a good thing. But he's not using... Rather than him use that influence he has,
then where is
bring them out?
Yes, where is his own patriotism as a Nigerian? And apart from Nigerian, a religious leader. That's where the problem is, sir. Let's just not hide it away from anything. If, yes, these people trusted you, and you as a religious person know what they are doing, even in your own religion, is wrong.
Is wrong.
And then, if you truly want them to halt at this, there's a way that it will be very, very easy. Bring them to a table. Let them give you what they want, and then Gumi has been a member of the Nigerian army before he left.
Yes.
So that is, he knows law to some extent.
Gumi is a very, very brilliant man.
Very good.
A medical doctor.
He's a medical doctor, a consultant at that.
And even if, as an Islamic scholar, he's
good in Islamic law and the rest. So why can't this man be a bridge to have total peace between those people and God? They are part of us, whether we like it or not. They are coming from Nigeria. They are not from anywhere. These people are Nigerians. They are corrupt to some extent, and part of the reasons why those guys are corrupt, I believe religions play a role there. Because the way people interpret, I saw something on Facebook that I wasn't too happy with. A religious leader coming online telling people that, okay, this issue that we bring, yes, we know politics is politics. What brought the present leadership is pure politics. But at least to some extent, there's a nickname that will tag the processes. And those nicknames has failed us so far so good. The people that even nickname it at that, the outcome is not favorable to anybody. So now that we are trying to go into another picture, aren't we supposed to learn from our mistakes?
Definitely.
So Nigeria, it's a high time for us to know. I keep on saying it. If you're not careful, the essence of religion may fail Nigeria completely. Because if religion is aimed, both the religions are saying that we are looking for peace. We are looking for peace. We are preaching peace. But look at all the crisis that is religious-based crisis. Where is the ground for peace amidst everything? Every religious leader, if you bring a pastor now to speak on the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, he will link it to Islamic people having problems. If you bring an Islamic cleric to talk on the issue of Nigeria, more importantly now, you take the case of Zamfara, take the case of Sokoto, you take the case of Jos, Benue, and Nasarawa. If we are talking about just Benue and Nasarawa, no any Muslim will accept that Muslims are penetrating that angle. If you take the case of Sokoto, Zamfara, and the rest, the same Christian clerics will be saying that who are those people killing is their own. Okay, now where is the position of you being a Nigerian apart from a human being?
That this is another human. We need to stop taking sides.
That's just the problem that we're talking about.
This, with due respect to, I've looked at most of these crises. There's a religion undertone, or some people are hiding under religion to commit this crime. Look at the issue of ISWAP, Boko Haram. They've committed more crimes against Muslims, if you ask me, within that Yobe, Borno axis. But I still see that the factors that led to these guys being indoctrinated, it has not been removed. And that is why it is easy for them to get recruits.
Yes.
When you have extreme ideologies, religious ideologies, You allow people who have extreme religious ideologies to indoctrinate young people. Then you allow poverty and illiteracy. These four things, they're a recipe for disaster. Poverty, lack of poverty, illiteracy. And most of those, if you go to those villages, those indoctrinating them are also stark illiterates who does not know their left from their right. Then you have those who are supposed to know their left from their right, defending the actions of those ones. And you ask me, the Almajiri system, if that thing is not taken away, it is going to keep breeding criminals. It is still going to. Let me give you an example, not too far away. Go to the bus stop now. You will see very young boys of 7, 8, 9, 10 years selling pure water.
Yes.
You speak to those boys, you ask them questions. You will find out that those boys are products of broken homes,
Yes.
uneducated parents, large families that can take care of large polygamous families that can't
cannot
take care of
yeah.
it, or some are Almajiris. So what they do is that they're doing that to ensure that they have
Food to eat.
to eat. They are at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they are already fending for themselves. Now these boys, those that goes to school, maybe it's afternoon, government school, they do it in the morning, they go. Those that go in the evening, then there are those that don't attend school. Now tell me, if a boy wakes up by 6, 7 in the morning, goes to the bus stop, buys water, sells till evening, goes home, he feeds himself, he clothes himself, and probably goes home and drop money. What kind of training do you think this boy will have? The boy will look at the world like the world is me against the world. If someone offers that boy something, 100,000 to kill 100 people, he wouldn't care.
That is, it is very, very pure. It is very, very clear. A boy, any child that is not, yes, there are situations that warrants that. Maybe some people lost their parents while they are tender age and all these things. It is considered, but that one is a natural stuff that we cannot control. But when a father is alive, a mother is alive, and somebody is raising your children for you, no matter what.
At this case, nobody is raising your children. Your children are raising themselves on the street. If you give your child to a malam, they don't raise the child. They use them to make money.
They use them for their own benefit. And if this thing continues, we are not totally against the teaching aspect. Can be controlled in the classroom settings. And apart from that, I think if there's any religion in the Nigerian setting that are giving a good ground for their religion to penetrate in school system, I think the Islam has.
They've done well. They've done well.
We have a national nomadic education that provides stuff like that. Why can't they just support those? Because all of those people are part of them. We have Islamic, so including national examinations like MBIS and the rest. So if they why can't they just take leverage on that? Why are they still? I saw some people whenever we're on social media or the media outlet, when I see somebody still making instances that formal education is Western education. By now, yes, we believe that Western people brought the education, but where are the advantages of those education to us? The
person that made this, on what platform did he make this? Is it not on a platform created by Western education?
Yes, that's
the microphone you are holding.
The microphone they are holding.
The chalk you are writing.
Somebody can have access
you
to
are
come
using
to social.
To write on the.
Somebody will have access to come to social media. Okay, the bandits that we're talking about now, they've been taking the leverage of the social media to even put their instances.
All the statements Shekau made
is on
all the guns is holding.
If not because of social media, nobody will know that they have a lot enough stuff to.
And they wouldn't even be able to call and recruit people.
And so let's not just be looking. Yes, whatsoever means it followed. We don't have problem with that. For now, what are the benefits to us as people? The same Gumi that we're talking about now is a medical doctor. Yes. The knowledge he obtained, he was able to save a lot of people, even in this the religion he's into. So now, why can't he just look at the benefit of that particular health-related solution that is given to his people. And likewise, the other people, the gods they were using, are they created by people? I don't even know how some people think of. But religion, the cardinal point of all these religions that we have in Nigeria is towards bringing peace. I think that was the reason. If these things are not there, then we have to take inward, because religion is more of failing the nation than even the actual. Now, if you want to see a place where if you go before, we were told that whenever a pastor speak or an imam speak in his community, people hearken to those voices. But this time around, it is just the law of the nation or the rulership of the particular environment, like the king and the chiefs. Yes, that's where people will stop it. Many of Nigerian citizens are not stopping anything because of religion. They are doing it because of the consequences of the law. So now, where is the role of religion in all these things that we're talking about?
Mighty. There's no. You go to a government house, they will build a church, they will build a mosque. You go to every ministry, you have something like that. You go to everywhere. Before we start a program, we
have chapel every 12 o'clock. They will leave workspace, go to chapel, pray, coming back with the Bible, and then they will steal.
So what is the point of all this religiousness without God? Because I call it religion without God.
It's more of hypocrisy, because that is purely what is happening. Hypocrisy. If religion would, now take the rating, check the rating of the world. It's in Islam, you will see Nigeria one of the top. In Christianity, we have one of the best preachers, one of the biggest congregations, one of the biggest, richest people. All these things are found in Nigeria. But yet, every day, people are
lost life. If it is religious crime, Nigerians are
the top.
If it is kidnapping,
are still leading.
If it is cyber crime,
you see,
we are leading. If it is corruption, we are leading.
Okay, now allegations on religious leaders in Nigeria are leading.
We are leading.
Go ahead, pause.
There is an allegation on Gumi as the Islamic leader. If you go to the Christian side,
allegations somebody with somebody's wife, somebody with all this. It is a very good one. It's a very good one.
I think it's a business that will begin. It is
a high time for us to look inward. And any moment, people that ordinarily, they cannot be able to say anything. They don't even have the authority. They are using religion now, so that whenever they talk, they come to the altar, say what they have in their mind without minding the congregation they are leading. If anything happens now, they will begin to link it up with religion. Look at the case of Kaduna State now. Somebody that was caught amidst banditry stuff. Now that he has faced the law, and law now says that he's going for life imprisonment and all that thing, people are coming out to say this and that because they think it's because of their religion.
Even if you look at even the issue of tax, I've listened from both religions.
Yes.
Men of God, in quotes, begin to speak about the tax reform. They speak about what they know nothing about.
Yes.
Authoritatively, open the Bible or the Quran, sit with it, and begin to lecture people. And you see that this person knows absolutely nothing. And the people will believe because it's coming from a place of authority.
We don't want to be mentioning them, but there are preachers in Nigeria that have been saying this thing. The affairs of government is different from religion. And then when there are places that logic should bring solution to it.
Yes.
There are places that spirituality should bring solution. Okay, and these people, it seems like they are playing cards. Look at it this way. When a preacher is sick, he knows that what he needed is to hospital. Definitely. He will quietly go to hospital, treat himself, come back, the country, and then continue his work. Most of them has houses in different countries. But when their fellows are sick, that's where they now begin to bring spirituality. And this is a natural thing. Imagine a pastor visiting somebody that had accident in the hospital. I was expecting maybe the church will raise a phone to come and bring, because definitely it's a natural wound that is found in that person. Natural wound that demands natural processes of doing all these things. And God gave people knowledge to solve those problems. And we're expecting that the church will now say, okay, let's bring financial support to support this person. But pastor will go to that hospital and pray for that person for healing.
It's a natural. Now ask them, if you say, okay, your faith, why don't you use faith to raise building?
Yes,
we don't need to call engineers.
We are working by faith now.
We will pray and fence will raise up, and the building will raise up.
Faith is everything that we think of. And let's just not hide it away. Yes, there's a definition of faith, but just that the process is corrupt. It's abused. Look at it this way. If there are things that you know, if you pray from morning till night, those things will not work out. Like the case of the road, the case of good water, the case of these things. Now this one, all the religion, all the people will rally on the leaders to ensure that these leaders are the one to provide the solutions. But when it has to do the mentality of accepting that these leaders demand total support from you people, we Nigerians sometimes we are the one that are making the leaders to be bad.
Yes. When you tell your leader that you are the best,
do you realize that the case of the tax, to some extent, if the citizens are affected, some religious people will be affected because what they will be getting from the church will also be affected.
Definitely.
That is why some people don't even have knowledge on things like that.
I asked them for the Christians, how many of if you look at it, how many of those people who tell you to put their sticker on their cars don't have security protocol? That is one. Then you ask for the Islamic leaders, how many of those preachers have their children in Al-Majiri schools? Their children go to the best.
You are saying Al-Majiri school, how many of them have their children studying in Nigeria as a nation? If a religious leader will see reasons of taking his son outside the nation,
they go to US.
They
go to London.
And do you know something? Let me even shock you, sir. Most of these people that are taking their children, if you go to scholarship offices like that, you will see the same people that they are insulting. They are the ones giving their children scholarship to go outside the country for studies.
If you go on this, just keep going on and on and on.
I think we've.
Let's just look at this history. 60 years after remembering the bloody coup that changed Nigeria forever. Let me just read, but let me take either from the Guardian or from the Nation. Let me see which one, so that we can just. Okay, let me take from the Nation. I said today, January 15, 2026 marks 60 years since Nigeria's first military coup, which claimed the lives of foremost political leaders, including the Prime Minister, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Premier of Northern Region, Sir Ahmadu Bello, that is Sardauna and Sokoto, Premier of Western Region, Samuel Akitola, and Minister of Finance, Festus Okoti Ebo. Prominent military officers killed in the coup included Brigadier Zachary May Malari, Commander of 2nd Brigade Apapa, Colonel Kurt Mohammed, Acting Chief of Staff, Army Headquarters, Lieutenant Colonel James Yakubu Gyang Pam, Adjutant General, and Lieutenant Colonel Bogo Legema, commanding officer of the 4th Battalion of the Nigerian Army, led by Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogu. Other officers involved in the planning and execution of the coup were Emmanuel Fejuna, Adewale Ademoyega, Timothy Omotegu, Christian Nufuru, and Don Okafor. The assassination of the prominent leaders and allied military officers took place in Kaduna and partly in Lagos. Lagos was capital of Nigeria, while Kaduna was the capital of the northern region. Nzegu, who was the leader of the coup plotters, shortly after leading the group of soldiers to Sardauna, Ahmadu Bello's resident, made a broadcast to the nation on Radio Nigeria, Kaduna, to explain the rationale behind the intervention. In the speech, he identified alleged political profiteers, the swindlers, the men in high and low places that seek bribes, and the men 10%, those that seek to keep the country divided permanently so that they can remain in office as ministers or VIPs at least. The tribalists, the nepotists, those who made the country look big for nothing before international circles, those that have corrupted our society and put the Nigerian political calendar back by the words and deeds as the enemies, announced a ban on all political, cultural, tribal, and trade union activities, together with all demonstration and unauthorized gathering, excluding religious worship. He said the aim of the Revolutionary Council is to establish a strong, united, and prosperous nation free from corruption and internal strife. Well, reading this, I looked at it. Is there anything that was said here that is not? He said, if we ask ourselves, in the past, there was no corruption. But look at it, identify political profiteers, the swindlers, the mine in high and low places that seek bribe, demand 10%. So this 10%, they start today. They keep the country divided permanently so that they can remain in office as ministers or VIPs, the tribalists, the nepotists, those that make the country look big for nothing before international circle, those that have corrupted our society, and these are just the issues that the coupists then raised for overthrowing the government. But one of the things that led to the coup later becoming something that led to a civil war was the one-sidedness of the death. Because if you look at this, from those that lost their life, we have the Prime Minister, who is a Northerner. We have the Sir Ahmadu Bello, who is also the Premier of the South. Then we have Samuel Akintola, who was Premier of the Western region. And then we have three premiers, the North, the South, the North, the West, and the East. The Eastern Prime Minister was not. Then we have Festus Okotie-Eboh, who is from what they now call Delta State, or from the mid-western region. No, it was from the western region. Then Festus Okotie-Eboh, he was the Minister of Finance. So these are the top civilians, politicians that lost their life. While for the military officers, we had the highest ranking northern officer then, that was Brigadier Zakari Mai Malari from Borno State. He was killed along Ikorodu, I think Osborne Road also, by a head gunshot. He came out, what is going on, and he was shot. So we also have Colonel Kol Mohammed, Chief of Staff of the Army Headquarters, Lieutenant Colonel James Yaku. So most were the highest ranking northern officers there. And if you look at the list, none from the other side. So the general perception was that it was a coup planned by, if you look at the list of the coup planners, Chukwuma Kaduna Nzegu, Emmanuel Fejuna, Adewale Ademoyega, Timothy Owutegu, Christian Anuforo, and Don Okafo. So the perception, whether rightly or wrongly, was that it was a coup by some people from the East, mostly from the East, against the top political and military leaders. Some will say if the political leaders were affected and the military brass were left, so this is some of the things that led to eventually the civil war. Now, if you look at the issues, it's still the same in Nigeria today. To me, I keep saying it, I don't believe in coup. No amount of sweet language you use, because we've seen this coup, they came, they didn't succeed, they succeeded, but they didn't become leaders. Yes. Aguiyi-Ironsi came, the same things they complain about, Aguiyi-Ironsi did it. Aguiyi-Ironsi lost out in a coup to Yakubu Gowon himself, and they contrived and put us into a civil war. The same thing, we have Obasanjo, we have Babangida, we have Buhari, we have Abacha. None has made Nigeria better off than the way it is. So, and I don't believe in coup. And whatever it is, I believe in democracy. And I believe that if we had allowed us to continue on the path of that, we may be better off today. So what's your take on the coup and the issues generally?
As you rightly say, these are part of what led to the Nigeria that we have today. And some of those challenges that we think we can solve them now does not start with us. And if we're not careful, it may not end with us. And if you look at the antecedent of the coup, sometimes the one that were successful, you tend to look at the key players, you find out that the highest, some numbers of them are from the north.
Yeah.
The ones that are not successful, some highest number of them are people from the south. And then, to some extent, the history of the nation says almost all the parts have been doing the leadership aspect of it. And then coup again. You know, while we were small in secondary school, we begin to see during our government and social studies, it taught us something like this. We see all the coups that were not successful, we begin to see that people as bad people. Completely, because like it's more of we thought they want to change the country from Nigeria to another country, not knowing that it is a race for the change of leadership, like a battle, just like the politics that we're having now. Yes. What is happening in the PDP, for example, now is more of a coup.
It's a coup.
Do you understand?
There's no guns
Very
involved.
good. Just that there is no gun involved. We have developed to some extent. And look at it again. Most of these people, what are their intentions? They want the best according to their understanding of what the best is all about at the time. And then the ones that come after, that we think they're supposed to be the one that counter against that particular coup to bring a good outcome. What are those outcomes we expect from them? The same, okay, these are most of the coups brought people like the Gawan, like the late Buhari, and we're expecting, if Buhari wasn't able to correct his mistake during those times, the opportunity he got to do this thing, what do we get again? Okay, now, what can we say about, are they linking, what are the negative messages? What are the negative stories that they have gotten at the cost of coup, that they don't want it to repeat itself? It should be proven, Buhari should have proved all those things wrong in his civilian leadership.
Yeah, 8 years.
I hope you are getting the message now.
Yes.
But the outcome, is it that even without the coup, he successfully won election in a very good way that have a legal ground with his experience as a military person. But I think some people were not there during those times. But if people will rate the leadership, they even prefer that military aspect of his than this very one. So again, just as you rightly said, coup, when you look at the bloodshed, most of it has a lot of consequences that sometimes if you are not, it will take a long time. If the development is supposed to come in 1 month, the consequences of the coup will take it to reach, we will not even know the time it should come in. So that's why we don't support coup in whatever aspect, because of the level of bloodshed as humanity and every other thing that may comes across. The consequences were not too encouraging. And they let all these efforts that were made towards bringing the Nigeria that we have today are still the same people that were able to restore the Nigeria that we have today are part of the people that are either watching the Nigeria destroying or part of the people that are making the country to destroy. So then what are the messages that we're supposed to get from that? I think it is more of, is it that there's this part of our national anthem that says the labor of our heroes past will never be in vain. What of a situation whereby the heroes past are the one making the thing to be in vain? So that, amen.
May God help us in this country, because we've seen people who will think they are saints by the time they get to power. Wow. You begin to see something else. You see people when they were in opposition, they speak and everybody feel that, wow, just give this man opportunity for 1 day and it will be the best. And you've seen people who, when they were in power, did all manners of, they were tyrants, they don't, by the time they get out of power, they become saints and begin to speak, like you begin to wonder. So Nigerians don't
sorry, let me say something. This coup, do you know, when you look at what is happening in the nation at the time, the history, you know, we have different varied histories. Apart from the formal one that is accepted by the country, we have other people. Like you check the issue of the Biafran, when you see people that are writing on the aspect of the Biafran standing, you see the way they are trying to picture the thing, giving a good picture to their people. And these are part of the reasons why Nigeria is at a time, to this extent, we're not able to control the security problem.
When people write about, they will just write good things about what they did.
And okay, and then the leaders that we were told they fight to counter, to bring Nigeria to the level it is at the time. We see a case where IBB wrote a book. Inside those books, when you check it out, it's more of trying to create chaos more than
what he was trying to do was to wash himself
and now paint some people bad. And if we are going this way, these are the reason why now you see Igbos this time around. We have a level ground in our politics this time around. When you have minister in this zone, you have another one there. When you have opportunities, you have another one there. But they are using the aftermath of all those past to brainwash them, give them reasons to see that Nigeria are still not supporting them. And if we that we are existing in the country now, we're not able to remove ourselves from all those traumas that we think we inherited, because we are not there. We inherited them due to some processes. We should be able to wipe it away. Now, if you come to the north, take the case of Ahmadu Bello now. If you want to be the worst person in the north, criticize the Ahmadu Bello regime, criticize any of his policies, but yet he has places that he has done something that people are supposed to question.
Definitely.
But if you want to try that thing in the north now, it will be a problem. Go to the eastern part. Bring the case of Odumegwu Ojukwu now. Bring any issue now. If you want to have issue with the Igbo people, bring this issue. We have the same thing with Aguiyi Ironsi and the rest in
Awolowo,
yes,
yes.
say anything else. If Nigeria did not remove themselves from that, and it's more of a mirage, because actually those people, what they did that you claim you think it is right and you are standing on it, to become frustrated, because doing anything to feel like you want to stand in, collect. Most of the Nigerian, the northern people are fighting it seems that there's something that they miss out, they want to collect. The southern people are still fighting like there's something that they are being marginalized of, they want to take it and restore it back from them, but there's nothing. This country is just this very country that we have now at the time.
Nigeria is like the price of fuel.
Yes, if we really want to solve...
If the price of fuel is 100 naira, it will not change because it's Kaduna or Lagos or this thing. So leadership, we should pray for a good president, not a president.
And let us remove ourselves from that mentality, that sentiment of marginalized, and this coup has affected us because we are this, because we are minor, we are not strong in politics, we are not. If we are doing that, 20 years to come, we still have the same problem.
We will still be where we are because the time that they are used to look at the nation and see how can I move forward. You covered your eyes and say,
discover your grandfather that is already
someone who is cheating you. Will tell you it's because we are from so part. That is why they are not giving. I asked my governor, have they not given you allocation? Don't you have a minister?
Yes.
We have a minister like Taraba. We will say we are being marginalized. We have a minister.
We have a lot.
We have a governor.
This present government is more of a Taraba-based government because even at the federal level, he supported them. And look at it this way, sir. Even look at the families in Nigerian setting. You will find out that your great-grandfather may have issue with somebody's great-grandfather. And those issues were during those times. Your father inherited those things by
we didn't inherit money, but we
inherited those problems. It reached our level that we don't even know our grandparents. We just it's the lineage. But yet we are still having issues with those people that also inherited such problems up to date, and it's still the same thing at the national level.
And all the good things they share that time is not. But the bad things fight. Because you like your name is your surname is Bandawa. Right, yes. Someone may just hear it and say this person is Bandawa.
And anything I'm doing positive is negative
simply because you are Bandawa.
That's what.
May God help us in Nigeria,
Amen.
so that we don't inherit. We didn't inherit wealth. We are inheriting problems from our forefathers. God help us. I think this is where we'll drop the curtains on today's segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Super cash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands.
With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy, and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Keep watching Sam TV. TV. Keep watching Sam TV. TV.
A land of truth, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story,
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
and every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Some TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us.
To the future we proudly define.
Some TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Some TV, cause of the nation.
Good morning this morning, my country people. How una dey? I hope say una wake up well. Meanwhile, I dey welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section, we dey give una latest story concerning the happening things for inside we country, even to serve our community and our society. As we always dey run am on this program, my country people, una sabi say na una wey dey watch this program go do well to follow me touch light matter on Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. And just as I dey always dey tell una say my name no dey change, me wey be una anchor, I still remain Esther Oka Stephen. Okay, my country people, as the tori take dey carry us dey waka dey go this morning. Na tori concerning appreciation. Now I want make we touch light this morning. Yes, appreciation. My market women, then when they watch this program, they go begin the one that talk say na which kind one Esther can carry come outside this morning. Appreciation again. Yes, appreciation na when you like the thing when it be say person don do for you. You feel am well so tell you can't tell the person thank you, this thing where you do for me, so it too much yo. My country people, my market women them, now that one be appreciation. When person do something for you, it sweet you for body, you like am well, you can't tell the person thank you, this thing where you do for me, it sweet me well. That one simply means say you don't appreciate the thing when it be say that person do for you. And also, my country people, una sabi say anytime when e be say una appreciate the thing when e be say person do for una, the person go dey hunger to do more. Even if that person not do more and person can't dey there the time when e be say they appreciate that person, or the person can't put to cause, can't tell somebody say see this small thing when e be say I do for this sister or I do for this brother, the brother can't come even they tell me say thank you. That person when e be say if he call go tell that person go then move. So say, "Kai, this person sabi say thank you. This person sabi show appreciation. So make I do more for this person." Okay, my country people, just as earlier they tell us an appreciation matter. Now I want to talk about being grateful. Also, all of them now brothers and sisters, being grateful, being thankful, being appreciative. All of them now brothers and sisters. Now them be they work hand in hand. And also now sabi say get people when it be say they no sabi show appreciation. People there when it be say them raise them up, my country people who thank you. Their parents not teach them how to say thank you. And all this one, it happen from the house, yo. Una sabi say Timothy or Samuel letter could say charity begins at home. But una sabi say many children from home when it be say they no can go school, sake of say charity nowadays people know they get her from home. Now from school, now children they get charity these days. But that time when it be say we they grow up for us, now from us, now we take get our charity. Yes, from the house. Now our parents be the first parents to begin to teach us from us. But now as parents no can get time for children nko. Now as help they do the work of a parent now. Work don't occupy the teachings of a parent now. 6 o'clock they don't come off for us. 5:30 parents don't come off for us. Good morning, sir. They are picking up, go wake up to say, Mommy, good morning. But in those days, if you get up, look your papa eyeball to eyeball, you not greet him, you go collect. You go cock your head. Country people not be so. Okay, now one matter when it be say the trend for this our social media, my country people now want to make we touch. Like say, when I see this story for inside this on our Facebook, oh, as I see this story yesterday, I talk say no. For this lady to come outside, come talk this kind thing. Country people need to hear am. Yes, this lady come outside, come talk, say God bless him papa friend. Say God go continue to the bless him papa friend. Where be the district head of Amo. Yes, and this man in name na let Mr. Sambo Paul Doya. Now be this man name. This lady come outside to come talk, say since him and this the father and this man will be Mr. Doya, so say him papa and this man they be very very good friends for years, for 40 years before the papa die. And also as the papa can't die, this man where they call him say Mr. Doya, my country people, take care of she and her 7 siblings. There be 8 when he be say the papa born before he die. This girl come outside, come talk, say this man will be Mr. Sambo Paul Doya. So say as this man die, say she not go ever forget this man. Say after the papa die, relatives then waka go. Plenty people, many of the papa friends, then waka go. Say but this man will be the district head of Amo. Tanda with them, they grand with she and her families after the death of her father. So today he trained 1 for school, he not do. He trained 2. Till the 7 of these children, all of them finish their university. Country people, he easy. This one a man with his family. Oh. This one a man when he be say carry other activity. Me say call the wonder. Say for this generation, for this hard time where everybody they cry. 9 person they train another person children. 7 of them not be just for primary school alone. They finish university, all of them. If now you as a person, you go forget this kind of friend, not be relation, they're not related in any way. Now just friend. It dey easy to find this kind of friends. It dey easy to find for this modern age when it be say we did. Now even modern age now this one happen. It dey easy for you as a person to get this kind of friend, and then you as a person will be person friend. Say your friend come by. Not be one pikin you trade for university. Now 7 children, now this man trade for university. You feel stand that kind of space for your friend when he be say he don't die. Country people, you get why I carry this story come. Yes, branches plenty for inside the story. That is why I talk say make una do well to follow me touch light. I'm on Facebook at Some TV. Even on self we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Make una dey drop una comment. And as now they drop them, now so myself go they read them. My country people. Yes, myself go see messages don't they enter at Facebook. My country people. As now they drop them, now so myself go they read them. Yes. So come say I want to make people learn from inside. That is why I begin the show with being grateful, being appreciative. With the thing when it be said this Mr. Doya don't do into the life of this family. This family, they go fit forget the family of this man now. One of the reasons when it be say I carry this story comes na sake of say many people just as I earlier talk and they know they grateful, they know they feel show appreciation. And I earlier talk of charity. E get children when e be say me don't see as I dey here so. They trade them for secondary school. They are graduates now. They still dey house when e be say the person they not gree vacate that house when e be say they do. The man when he trade them for school, trade them for university, give them work. They still sit down for that house you. They still give them government work that they work for that same house you. Una sabi say these people with them anytime when we say they collect salary, now their mama when e dey for village and their papa they send money go give. E get people when they be say you go dey help and they go dey look and say you where they help them you know they in need. And so they no go dey thankful. They no go show appreciation because they go say you get am plenty, now make you dey do am. Then they wait for the day where you go cry come outside and they no know say you dey cry secretly and also they pray for them. and that is why God dey provide for you. They no know say the person wey dey help them get other shortcomings wey dey affect your family o. When e be say sit down one side dey pray on top, but they say I sabi this family, anytime they collect salary na their mama for village they go send am go give. Omo they no go buy commerce, matured people. Soap they no go buy commerce, uncle take, mommy take soap. Bread they no go buy commerce for children where they go school. This man na person when he be say young children, some still there for secondary school and he don't cater for this one for university finish. To help this family, this man where they train them pay school fees, they no agree. E reach level where I won't go there to go torchlight matter. I call look and say, where shall na family something? Make I just close mouth. If you pepper them, they know how to take them to vamoose the house. So I beg those of you where they watch this program, person don't put you for university. Don't even, you don't graduate, you don't get job. You whine, you not buy for them. Make you go do that one today. Show appreciation. Uncle, thank you for this school when it be say you carry us go, me and my brothers, we don't finish. We appreciate you. Yes. House self, to go rent your own apartment, not be bad thing, you don't get work. Leave those families to enjoy their life. And also, they help them in bringing up their own children. Now that one, now be love, and they're going to say, you really get what they do for you for art. As this man don't die go now, in small children, when they say na them day university now, it say this lady will come outside for social media go abandon those children. This speaking, I don't talk to these girl children. For her to come outside, call the social media level, they call this man name. Say the thing what this man do for her, she no go forget. I simply me say, this man na her daddy while on earth. Just as she just talk am. She talk say she acknowledge this man as father till this man die. And so as her father died, that no mean say we luck for them. God still give her another family. Now the number one reason why make me carry this story can't give una be that you. So those of una when it be say una they watch this program, make una dey thankful for people when it be say they train una. Yes. Even reach level self say some of them after you don't train them finish. The number one person just as earlier talk and their mama now they go remember. Oh. Ah, mommy, I don't finish school. Uncle don't do it for me. Oh, auntie don't do it for me. Oh. The mother go say, if not be me way back then, they go do it for you. Now they go take the corrupt pikin mind. That's why I say charity in all day from beginning. But mama, when it be say teach you pikin how to say thank you. As the pikin comes with results, mommy, auntie don't do it. Uncle don't do it. The mother go say, did you thank them? You tell them thank you before you come out for their house? No. The mama go begin also yam for farm. Also things guinea corn. No. Oh yeah, one bag. Go give uncle. And if you have other siblings, uncle go say, how about this one? Instead not go university, make it come my house. But because say he don't do for you, you go meet your mama. Thank you, not call for your mama place. Thank you, not call for your place. You can't say your younger brother to go stay with your uncle. Now there now uncle and God they show. Go back, I go they send school fees to you for village. Now better to be that. So I beg parents, those of you now when it be so now they watch this program, that charity make it come back to life. Yes, from the family. Some of them say they know they agree to their uncle, they know they agree auntie, they know people where they help them, that they raise shoulder with those people. Make una teach una children to be humble. Make una teach una children how to they show appreciation for little things. So that bigger ones go see door take enter. It not just end say for family matter, friendship matter. This kind of story say if it's totally rich for inside the office, organization when it be say some of una they work, some of us they work. E get how you go do something for your boss. How una take work for una boss when e be say una boss go call happy. Body go call do am Paulina, e go call say okay oh, make I add increment for una salary. And when una boss don't call add increment for salary, you call look and say e get the money plenty now. Oh, na so percent e put for us. It too small. Okay, we don't collect am. The next thing, thank you, sir, no go there oh. How una boss go take happy to do more next time? When you dey think say person always get, you no go dey grateful. Comot eye for person money. Also your also. The one when he apple for my area when he pay me pass my country people. Somebody carry one bag of rice come out for Christmas. People come begin dey happy. now you carry this, I know what call name o. Now you carry rice come house. One bag of rice, this Christmas go flow well o, like that o. He say, Say na him oga give her for office o. Say the rice boku, e plenty for office, na only one. Na the wicked boss give am. Let me stand there and say shoe for my mind. I say person give you when e be say we sabi you for area, even one mudu of rice, you no fit buy cook for children. You carry one bag, call compound, everybody dey happy. You can't say your boss wicked, he look you finish, you where they walk past, can't give you one bag of rice. Country people, the one bag of rice easy to buy, why you not buy am? And for then I me come start where I look at myself and say, shoe, if your boss, when he be say he get mind, give you one bag of rice, and me when he be say that's also pure water they buy for you, you dey cost your boss. I my own, nothing to talk about. Country people now for there, I own myself for today. I said this person no need to be help. Yes, because he go say, if you reach my own turn, I go say that's also pure water they buy. I see mineral, I see juice, and no give am. Now for there, I hold body. So those of una when e be say una also dey help, una dey look say okay this person dey down, make una dey careful the kind people when e be say una dey help. Yes. For those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. As I dey always dey tell una say na section wey we dey knack una latest story concerning happening things for inside we country, even to serve our community and our society. Na matter when e happen for one community na me carry come knack una. So this morning as one lady come outside, come dey appreciate the hard work of her papa friend when e be say he die 40 years ago. Her father died 40 years ago, but the friend dead here with them more than even their relatives. She said relatives will run away, leave them. Many of the papa friends who waka go say, but this man where they call him say Mr. Doya, say this man stayed there with them. So they sponsor all of them for their family. As 7 siblings, all for university, my country people. Now me come say make una do well to follow me touchlight matter. As una can see, such friends is not easy to get. So because even if they do friend, una they make friend, make una they make friend when it be say, even though at una absent, if you stay with una family. Not be the one when it be say go just carry una come out, say make we go join 3 pepper soup, 3 this one, forget say children they ask. At the end of the day, you buy, you go forget your wife, you go forget your children. Yes. See comments don't they talk, don't they come outside? Patient Yakubu don't touch light matter. Patient Yakubu talk to say good definition of friendship. He said that this one now be good definition of friendship. Say make people learn from this one. Now that one I'm patient to talk on my country people. And then Henry come outside, Henry talk to say this is a friend indeed. Say God go bless this man. The seed is so. His family we repeat. The family of this man, now Harry they talk this one so. Harry or Koji Day, now they talk this one so. Say this man don't sow seed for his children. I earlier tell una this one. Say this girl no go forget this man children when he be say that they grow up now. So make una know they tired to do good thing. You get people when he be say they deserve it. Yes, just as earlier to talk, and many people they know they appreciate you because they know get good charity upbringing from home. Yes. Another person come to say very rare friend. This one now Olabisi C2 they talk this one so. Say very rare friend. Say this kind of friend he rare, he hard to get. Yes. Say trustworthy and reliable. Say he truly love his late friend. Now Olabisi they talk this one. Say this man, this kind of men they rare to get. Yes. Say and he's trustworthy and reliable. Say he truly love that in friend. This girl papa when he be say he dying now. And also Eddie Ma come outside the con talk say may God reward him truly. May God reward him through all of you. And those of people when he be say that they come outside through all the children when he be say this man don't train the 7 girls. Say may God reward this man's family through all of them. Okay, oh my country people, I earlier tell una say make una do well, make una messages don't they come. How will they take the touchlight on? Now so I go take touchlight on with una. So because no, before I go draw the curtain on the pidgin section, only one thing in me I want to talk. So yes, appreciation. Let me begin with, and I want to end up with appreciation. I beg, make una they learn to appreciate. I earlier tell una say appreciation, being grateful, being thankful. All of them are brothers and sisters. Yes, so make una get that spirit of being thankful, the spirit of saying thank you. Yes, and make una any little thing make una dey appreciate. Yes. And so make una know they always, just as many people earlier they tell una how person go suffer, train person pikin. When he don't get government work, he don't better for I go forget him uncle wey help am. He go forget him auntie wey help am. Make una know in any way forget the hand when he be say he fed you people. That hand when he be say he feed you, make una no ever forget that hand. So those of una when he be so now they watch this program now, una never say thankful for the work when una uncle don give you. Una never want to say thank you for the school fees when he be say your uncle don pay, even though na for one semester. Anytime una graduate or una don graduate, una dey watch this program, make una call down uncle today. Even though it don't take 5 years, 10 years, no matter how the years when he be say you don't take, no tell that person thank you. Call am for reunite so that una go reunite. Yes, that kind of thing dey break home. Anger, your uncle fit dey vex because of that thing, no go tell you. Im wife fit dey vex, I'm coming for Christmas. I go say, no come my house, we dey travel, we get wedding. No, they run away from you. Yes. So abeg, make una dey always dey appreciative, make una dey always dey thank you when somebody do something for una. Make una dey teach una children that charity wey dey tell una say e begin from home, just as Mr. Timothy Osobele talk am. Yes, that charity abeg, parents, make una dey always give una children. Make sure say your pikin greet you for morning before e come out. Sake of say e pikin wey greet im mama for house go definitely greet people for outside, elderly people for outside. But now, as I earlier tell una, na for school. Your pikin no greet neighbor for us, he no greet you for us. If you go school, they no born away say no go greet teacher. Even though the teacher flog am yesterday, today he go call, you must still greet that teacher. I don't want to be charity. Can't you greet good morning from there? And that is where many children they learn that charity from. Mommy, good morning. Even in the afternoon, a child will be telling mommy good morning because he learned it from school. So I beg that charity, make sure say you see your pikin in the morning before you go work. Try, make they greet you from morning. And that thing go bring more unity for us, peace and love. Okay, my country people, I thank those of una when the person that they follow me touch light matter on Facebook at Some TV, even yourself on YouTube at Some TV Live. And also they thank myself will be Esther Okas TV for bringing this section to una do.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Super cash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. Partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands.
With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering trades, delivering value.